Shangri-La Frontier, the epic of Sunraku. In a world not too far into the future, gaming has evolved into full-dive VR experiences, so immersive they're worlds on their own. And yet, in the very technology that defines modern game design, Rakuro Hizutome finds his joy elsewhere. Rakuro is a trash game hunter, a connoisseur of the buggy, glitch-ridden, haphazardly programmed relics of the gaming past, flawed, frustrating, but fascinating. He thrives on their chaos, mastering them when others wouldn't even bother updating them. It's his art, and until now, his entire world. But one day, tired from stacking up trophies of trash games, Rakuro walks into Rockroll, his favorite game store, and sees a new world beckon. Shangri-La Frontier, a VR MMO of grand scope, revered by 30 million players. A god-tier game that runs smoothly, thoughtfully designed, and full of secrets. And Rakuro? He's intrigued. With trademark flair, he creates his in-game avatar, a twin-blade mercenary who walks into this world wearing only a shoebill bird mask and a pair of shorts. He's scrappy, irreverent, and ready to test the limits. The moment he logs in, he grasps what makes this world different. It's not just the lush landscapes and seamless gameplay, it's how real everything feels. NPCs behave unpredictably, reacting like living beings, forging a bond between player and world that few games reach. Eager to test himself, Rakuro, known in the game as Sunraku, skips the tutorial and heads straight for the monsters. Against goblins, he smashes wins. He wields clever tactics, born from years of mastering broken systems. But then he meets Lycagon the Night Slayer, one of the 7 unique monsters, towering, ferocious, and unbeaten. The fight is devastating. Sunraku falls, barely alive. Yet defeat breeds opportunity. With his death, he has cursed with Lycagon as mark, an affliction that weakens his gear but unlocks something extraordinary. A unique scenario, unseen before by any player. Drawn through a glowing portal, he finds himself in Rabbituza, realm of the Vorpal bunnies. A glitch? A blessing? The world doesn't say. There, he meets Emul, a bold, AI-rich bunny with the wit of a warrior and the sass of a friend, and she introduces him to her father, Visach, boss of the rabbits. Seeing potential in him, Visach offers Sunraku special training, a moment of rebirth born out of loss. Thus Sunraku's legend truly begins to take shape. He grows, he learns, he forges alliances. Soon he reconnects with 2 familiar players, Oikatsu, a brash powerhouse whose strength speaks louder than words, and Pencilgon, a calculating queen of strategy. Together they make plans, crack codes, and hunt the next Colossus, Weathermon the Tomb Guard. It's during this arc that camaraderie, trust, and tactics truly shine. Pencilgon shares lore through the NPC Setsuna of bygone days, unraveling mysteries as they embark on an unique scenario titled From the Living World with Love. Every battle is a dance between wits, environment, and calculated teamwork. Weathermon refuses to be beaten by brute force. Instead, it's outsmarted, outmaneuvered, and finally overcome. Meanwhile, back in reality, Rei Saiga, known in-game as Saiger Zero, is trying to bridge the gap. She's disciplined, precise, drawn into Sunraku's orbit by reputation and curiosity. Their paths hover on a collision course, as players, as friends, as something more. As Sunraku forges new paths, he still moonlights in the trash games that first shaped him. Those absurd, broken experiences yield humor and relatability, reminders of who he used to be and how far he has traveled. That's part of what makes Shangri-La Frontier feel so real. Players and NPCs alike orbit him. Guilds who share reverence or malice. Player-killer clans whisper of his prowess. Others push to recruit or destroy him. Every interaction teases deeper lore and infinite roots. Fans gush about the realism in how it portrays gaming. Detail-wise and thematically, it feels very natural and believable. Shangri-La Frontier does it really good. And about the tone, watching Shangri-La Frontier feels like a breath of fresh air. Everything works out like intended. But don't be fooled. Though low stakes, this journey holds tension, leveling, growth, and strategy. Critics praised its cozy sandbox feel over high-stake drama. It doesn't have any stakes to speak of. It can focus solely on delivering a good time. Each arc strikes a balance between camaraderie, strategy, and absurdity, rare for VR MMO anime. Colorful animation, stunning fight choreography, and the heartbeat of gaming mechanics bring the world alive. Every slash, portal, and interaction leaps off-screen. Across 25 episodes, Season 1 unfolds like an open-world odyssey. Sunraku goes from avian-masked rookie to sought-after legend, while staying hungry for the next broken game thrill. Unique monsters fall, rare scenarios unfold, alliances take shape, and every NPC, companion, and rival reflects a living world. And just as he digs deeper, Sunraku's curse remains, Likagon's mark, a symbol of both failure and opportunity. He fights on, not just to win, but to understand the game, himself, and maybe something even greater beyond the screen.